Welcome back, my beloved friends. Thank you for returning to this sanctuary of thought, reflection, and truth. If this is your first time watching, welcome to a growing circle of seekers and soul travelers. Here, we don't just talk about spirituality, we live it, breathe it, and integrate its sacred essence into our daily lives. Today, we embark on a journey through one of the most mysterious and powerful practices in all of Buddhist tradition, the recitation of the Earth Store Sutra. You may have heard whispers of it. Maybe you've seen people chant it in temples or mentioned its merits during ceremonies for the deceased, but few truly understand the depth of its transformative power. So today, ask you to open your heart and mind, because what we're about to uncover is not just a religious tradition, it's a life-changing spiritual technology. Let's begin with a story that echoes through time. A family once faced years of misfortune. Illness struck multiple members, business ventures failed one after another. Their home felt cold, filled with tension and fear. After exhausting medical treatments, therapy, and even fortune tellers, someone suggested they try reciting the Earth Store Sutra. Skeptical but desperate, they gave it a try. They didn't just chant it once. They committed to a month. Every evening, they gathered and read aloud together, with incense-burning and sincere minds. The first week was filled with doubts. The second week brought strange dreams. The third week, a sense of calm began to descend over the household. By the fourth week, the family began to notice shifts, old debts unexpectedly repaid, health improving, laughter returning to the dinner table. Coincidence? Perhaps, but they didn't think so. They had felt something beyond the visible. A cleansing, a lightness, a presence. That is the mystery and the majesty of the Earth Store Sutra. Also known as the Sutra of the Past Vows of Earth Store Bodhisattva, this text is more than a collection of stories and teachings. It is a direct invocation of one of the most powerful compassionate forces in the spiritual universe. Earth Store Bodhisattva, also called Ksitagarbha, vowed to save all beings in the hell realms before attaining Buddhahood. His compassion is limitless, his patience is boundless, and his reach extends into the darkest places of human suffering. Why does this matter to you? Because suffering is not only in hells, it's here, now, in depression, in grief, in family trauma, in cycles of abuse, addiction, and despair. Earth Store Bodhisattva doesn't just wait for you after death, he walks beside you in this life, offering you tools to clear the unseen burdens of karma that weigh you down. Reciting the Earth Store Sutra is one such tool. But let's be honest, it's not easy. The sutra is long, it's filled with names of realms, celestial beings, and vivid depictions of hellish tormentors. It may seem intimidating, but that's precisely why it's so powerful, because it cuts through illusions. It shows us, in no uncertain terms, the consequences of our actions, and it simultaneously offers us a way to transform them. It is both mirror and medicine. When you recite this sutra with sincerity, you are doing far more than reading a sacred text. You are initiating a process of karmic purification. Every word, every page vibrates with the frequency of compassion, accountability, and release. You are connecting with a force that can penetrate even the heaviest darkness, not just in the world, but within yourself. Let's explore what happens when you make this recitation a daily practice. First, your mind begins to settle. The weight of anxiety starts to lift. This isn't magic, it's neuro-spiritual alignment. Your nervous system calms as your breath deepens. The repetitive rhythm of chanting regulates your emotional patterns. Second, your home begins to shift. Have you ever walked into a room and felt something heavy, something stale? That's energetic residue, what some might call spiritual pollution. Reciting the Earth Store Sutra purifies spaces. It clears stagnant energy. It invites presence, light, and protection. Third, your karma begins to loosen. Many people recite the sutra for deceased relatives or unborn children. This is not superstition, it's interdimensional care. Through your voice, through your intention, you are opening pathways of liberation, not only for yourself but for those connected to you through lifetimes. There are countless stories of people reciting the sutra for loved ones who passed away under tragic circumstances. In dreams, those loved ones return smiling, peaceful, grateful. And even if you don't receive a dream or sign, rest assured, every sincere recitation is heard. Every syllable is recorded not by bureaucracy, but by the living memory of the universe. Let's also talk about timing. The Earth Store Sutra is especially potent during the lunar 7th month, often called the ghost month. But don't wait for once a year. Suffering doesn't follow calendars. Begin now. Any day can be your turning point. You don't have to recite the entire sutra at once. Some people split it into sections, reading a chapter a day. Others focus on the name of Earth Store Bodhisattva, chanting his name as a mantra. Even this single practice can generate tremendous merit. And now, some skeptics might ask, where's the evidence? How do you know it works? But let me ask you this. How do you know love is real? How do you know gratitude, forgiveness, or inspiration are real? They don't show up on a scan, but you feel them. You become them. The same is true for the sutra. Its power is experiential. You know it by living it. And if you're still unsure, consider this. What do you have to lose? At worst, you've spent some quiet time reading words of compassion. At best, you've transformed the course of your life and beyond. Some people ask, isn't this sutra for monks? I'm just an ordinary person, but that's the point. Earth Store Bodhisattva specializes in ordinary people, in flawed people, in suffering people. He doesn't expect you to be perfect. He simply asks that you try. Reciting this sutra doesn't mean you won't face hardship, but it means you won't face it alone. You'll have spiritual allies. You'll have an anchor. You'll have a map in a world of fog. Let me leave you with this thought. You don't have to understand every word. You don't have to pronounce every syllable perfectly. What matters is your sincerity, your willingness, your heart. So tonight, find a quiet space. Light a candle if you wish. Open the sutra. Begin reading. Whisper it. Sing it. Cry if you must. Let the words wash over you. Let the compassion of Earth Store Bodhisattva seep into your bones. And then watch. Watch how your dreams change. Watch how your thoughts soften. Watch how your fears begin to lose their grip. Not because you've escaped the world, but because you've awakened to the deeper truth of it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've had an experience with the Earth Store Sutra, I invite you to share your story in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more teachings that touch not just the mind, but the soul. Until next time, may your voice carry light, your heart remain open, and your path be blessed by boundless compassion.